Do you have a rare $20 bill? Well, in this video, we're going to go over some rare $20 bills that sold for a lot of money, so sit tight and let's just hop right into this video. So up first, we got a $20 bill from 1996. Now, this $20 bill sold for $5,520, and here's why. So this is actually an incredibly rare type of $20 bill that, if I'm being completely honest, is one of the first types of errors I've ever seen like this. So this is called a pre-printed stock error. To keep a long story short, what you need to know is that sometimes, very rarely, these pieces of paper that the U.S. Bureau of Engraving and Printing prints on will have pre-printed images on them. As you can see, this one has a barcode going right through Jefferson's head there. Now, I can see this bill error being a very replicated one. Someone's seeing this video and saying, oh, I can replicate that, putting it in their printer and trying to replicate it. However, we advise against that. Do not do that whatsoever, because a grading company like PMG will notice it and be able to detect it and not grade it. This one got the 40 extremely fine grade. That means this bill was out in circulation, pocket change, before someone noticed it, picked it up, and was able to turn 20 bucks into $5,520. So if you come across a pre-printed stock error like this, do not fold it, because every single fold on your bill will decrease the value of the note. Keep that in mind, and let's hop into the next one. This bill sold for $15,862.50, and it's because it is a 1928 $20 bill star note from the District of Philadelphia. Now, one thing people don't really realize on a bill like this is that number 3 on the left-hand side is the district number, and that should always correlate with the first letter in the serial number. You can see that the serial number starts with a letter C, which is the third letter in the alphabet. You can also see those small district numbers around the bill, which are those small letter 3s. What you need to know is that those 3s should all match up. For example, the large number 3 district number should mean the serial number starts with a 3, and there should be 3s around the bill. If the district number was a 1, the serial number should start with an A. If it was a 2, the serial number should start with a B, etc., all the way down to L. The main reason why this bill sold for $15,862.50 is because it's a 1928 star note that's in a high graded condition. Really quickly, star notes happen when a sheet of bills has an error on it. A quality control manager will see that, destroy the sheet, and produce a new sheet of bills with stars on them. This is for bookkeeping purposes to make sure that there's no bad activities going on like theft in the facility. If you have a 1928 $20 bill star note and it's in good grade, you might want to get it graded, because this one sold for $15,862.50. One of my favorite types of bills. This is a $20 bill that sold for $37,600. Now, if you're looking at the front of the bill, you don't really tell why it sold for so much money until you flip it over and notice, wait, are we going over the same bill here? Yes, we are indeed. The back is a 10 and the front is a 20. This is called a dual denomination error, and it's one of my favorite types of error bills out there. Incredibly hard to find, but they are out there. Some people will even call this a $30 bill for fun. If you have this $30 bill from 1974, it sold for $37,600. Make sure you get it appraised and looked at by multiple people, because you have a bill that's very, very valuable. We won't spend too much time here, but this is a genuine $20 bill from 1861 that sold for $411,250. This is an incredibly rare, scarce bill that was produced during the time of the Confederate War. Remember, 20 bucks back then was a lot of money. This is a beautifully designed bill with an ornate back feature. One of my favorite types of bills, however, completely out of my budget, and there's really not that many of them to exist in the world. If you come across a rare $20 bill like this, you've hit a gold mine, because $411,250 for this $20 bill. If you learned anything in this video, it would help us if you shared it with a friend or family member, and we'll see you in the next one.